Hi, friends. How are you? Happy Wednesday. It's Cyber Week, which is, all about shopping. That's one of the things we're really good at here at Just Jill. So excited to have you stopping by. Glad to have you with us. And when you come in, thanks, Kylie. Obviously, we're in a little bit of a different location. Really, this is still my house. We're down in the basement. Um, isn't that a B-52 song? We're in the basement. But yeah, we're down in the basement. I wanted to set up an area where I could show you a ton of stuff because we're kind of winding down on our decor. We're going to be moving into food and gifts and entertaining in the next couple of weeks. So we wanted to go out with a bang here. We have tons of special offers. Make sure you click the link that's in the post to get you there. And also wanted to let you know we have a return special guest as part of our live stream tonight. As you know, Megan has worked with us for a really long time. I met Megan when I was doing stuff on the Today Show back in like 2019. Wow, Megan, we've known each other for a long time. But anyway, Megan, who has, was working with us full time, and then she got another amazing job, but she's still doing some stuff with me kind of behind the scenes. I reached out to her tonight and I said, do you think you could help out in the chat tonight? Because I need Kylie to be using her camera so she can be showing all the products. So if you're in the chat, everybody say hi to Megan because Megan's going to be chatting with you. And I know she's excited to be here. And because Megan's back and Megan loves when we do a giveaway, we're going to do a giveaway tonight. So it's a big night here at Just Jill. We're going to do a giveaway. So all you have to do to enter the chat is to post some kind of comment, nice please, wherever you're joining us from. So whether it's Facebook or YouTube tonight, say hi, interact. You don't have to be somebody who's interacting 87 times. That doesn't give you 87 entries. All you need is one post of a comment, and that will automatically enter you into our giveaway, which we will choose at the end of the night. And we are giving away a really pretty set of blown glass ornaments. You'll get 6 of them, and they are clear glass, and they have this really pretty soft green swirl on them. One is this sort of elongated shape. One is more of like a traditional, what I think of as like an ornament shape. And then the other is just a nice round. So if you wanted to do these as little place settings or favors, or if you have a little tree that you need some extra fillage, I just made up that word. I'm channeling Glinda apparently. If you are wanting to add just a little bit, this is what we're giving away tonight. This beautiful set of 6 blown glass ornaments. And so comment in our chat and you will automatically be entered, and Megan will do the drawing at the end of our chat tonight. Okay, in addition to that, everybody, we have so much going on. So let me just tell you real quickly, fast and furious. Usually I know hi, Mary, nice to see you. Normally I know, I sit here and I chat with you for a little bit and let you know what we've been doing and what's going on. I don't have time for that tonight, y'all. We've got to get going. We've got to get shopping. I want you to see everything. I want you to get your orders placed. And I want you to understand that a lot of the things that we're showing you, we are really down to the end of our inventory. So if you see something, it's not like I have 100 of them anymore. That was back in Christmas in July. Some of the things that we have, in fact, Kylie and I were looking at things. We were just kind of putting stuff up behind me. I was like, do we even have any of these left? She's like, I think there's one. Oh, that one. I think we have 2 of that one, Mom. Okay, so there's not many of the things that I'm going to be showing you left in a lot of cases. Couple limited things I want to mention first and foremost. We are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of our Buyer's Choice denim and velvet Santa, signed by me, signed by Joyce Byers. Special offer with any holiday decor purchase. You can purchase him for $50. The retail for a Buyer's Choice Santa at Just Jill is $89. The regular retail for Buyer's Choice Santas out in the marketplace is often $95. You can get him for $50. Our final 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not 5 dozen. Not 50. 5. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you want him, he is dressed in denim, this gorgeous velvet, this chambray denim stripe, the faux fur. He has a boat. He has a bottle brush tree. The colors of the bottle brush trees will vary from some will be a little bit lighter, some will be a little darker. They're all the same tree, just different shades. And then you have this cute little basket of shells signed by me and signed by Joyce Byers. Joyce signed it here. I signed it on the bottom. Limited edition. When he's gone, he's gone. 5 left. Run, don't walk. $50 with any Just Jill holiday decor purchase. We have some BOGOs going on. That's called a buy one, get one free. One of those items happens to be our entertaining snowflake plates, okay? You get one in this super pretty soft frosty blue. You get one in the soft white. Buy one set, you'll get a second set free. So now you're getting 4 plates for the price of 2. These are dishwasher safe, they are food safe, they are microwave safe, but such little pretty plates, not just for entertaining, but these are also great to do displays. So if you wanted to do like some little flameless candles, if you wanted to do some little mini pine cone scatters, if you wanted to use this as a trinket tray, if you wanted to do some of your homemade fudge, wrap it up in cellophane, give it as a gift. Okay, buy one set, get one free on our snowflake plates. Run, don't walk. We also have literally, and for the buy one, get one, you don't have to put 2 of those in your cart. Just put 1 set of the snowflake plates in your cart, and we know we're sending you 2, okay? There's also, do we have those ceramic trees? The other BOGO? Did you give those back to Bern? So there's one other BOGO. I love that term. Can I just tell you, side note, my dad loved BOGO. Oh my, like king of the BOGOs. He loved them. So this is in honor of you, Daddy. We also have a buy one, get one on our ceramic trees. I literally think there's 1 set left where you buy 1 set, you get the second set for free. If you want those, find those at justjillshop.com. Kylie, walk over and show our little burlap tree. We're doing a show special for all of you. Kylie's going to do Kylie Cam. So I'm going to get ready. I can put this up actually, Megan. So here comes the Kylie Cam. Adding to stage. Okay, so our cute little burlap tree. We love this tree so much. I added mini lights to it. It doesn't come with lights, but Bernadette and I love this because we just thought this is a tree with so much possibility. You can add lights to it. You can add mini ornaments. It can be a filler somewhere. It has pine cones. It's like a Norfolk pine. You'll have to fluff it. That's the one little tip I'll give you with this. It was normally $49. We had it on sale for $39. Our show special tonight on this tree, that ornament is also available. You can find it on justjill.com. So just the tree. Kylie, maybe can you just take the cardinal ornament off for a second? And again, I added lights. It does not come with lights. Does everybody hear me? It does not come with lights, but I know you all have those fairy light strands. So I just wrapped it up so you could see like, oh, here's another idea for you. So just that burlap tree, it was $49. We're basically doing it at almost half price. So it's $24. And when it's gone, it's gone. That's our show special. If you want it, run, don't walk. It is 2 feet high. It's 24 inches. It has just a tiny little bit of shimmer to it and has some random little pine cones that are scattered about too. So that is our show special. Not a lot of them, but if you want it, if you need somewhere where you have height, if you want something for your powder room, if you want something in the hallway to create a little scene or vignette, there it is, $24. Run, don't walk. Okay, back to me. How do I get myself back up here? There I am. Hi. Okay. So next item we're going to talk about. How's everybody doing? We're like crazy going, right? Next item we're going to talk about is going to be over on this tree that's next to me. So I'm going to kind of get up for a second and go walk over and show this to you. Let me start by doing this before you start shooting, Kylie. This is what we're going to show. Okay, so we know you love our picks, everybody. So these have been one of our really popular picks because they have shatterproof ornaments on them. They have different types of sort of foliage, right? Some with more leaves, some that are a little more wispy, and they have sparkle. Normally we do a set of 2, and all of our picks are on sale right now. So every single one of our picks is on sale. And if you buy more than 1 set of picks, you get an extra 10% off. Pretty nice. With this set, comes in 4 colors. I'm going to show them to you in a second. Buy one set, get a second set half off. So even better than the 10%. So if you're somebody who's looking for, again, you could do a little display around that little burlap tree that we just showed you. And I will say the one thing about that burlap tree, we have had a heck of a time photographing that tree. I don't know why. I saw somebody comment, it looks like a Charlie Brown tree. There is more to it than that, I promise. If you're looking for a big, huge, full bushy tree, I'm not going to tell you that that's it. But the whole reason we brought in that tree was because we just love that it really looked like it was a starter tree that you might have just picked from the forest. You know, it kind of has that look to it. So in any event, if you wanted to add a little color to it or whatever, so these are for this particular pick set. Buy this set. And if you're like, I really want a second set, and I'm going to show you why you might, you can get the second set of these for half off. And if you want to do different colors, you can do that. All you need to do is add your 2 sets to your cart, and one of the sets will then be half off. Okay. All right. Let me just show you. I'm going to walk over. I have a Christmas tree set up, so we're going to play a little bit. You're going to also probably see during the course of this broadcast, offshoot of our basement. It's a disaster. And there is an orange wall. So I'm just putting it out in the universe. Okay, let's get back to decorating. Okay, ready, set? Okay, so here's Kylie's tree. Hi, everybody. Kylie Cam. So here's a tree. Here's why I love these picks, everybody. Because they can fill in. Oops, they can fill in. You can tuck them in there. Now I've got ornaments, and now I have reflection. Here's the green. See how I have a kind of a hole here? I didn't do a very good job of fluffing. Well, now when you stick that in there, I'm filling up the hole, and I have this beautiful reflection. Remember, you're going to get a set of 2. It could be a set of 2 red. It could be a set of 2 green. Over here, I have the gold. So if you love to do metallics, this is so pretty. And then here I put one of the gold up here. You can also do these, like if you wanted to put them, I'm going to grab this one for a second, Kylie. If you wanted to stick these up, and I'm not tall enough, but we could put them up there at the very top and kind of fill it in and use that as a tree topper instead of a filler. But I love these because they have a nice long stem. I can nestle them in, doing this, wherever I feel like I want to. It gives some drama. Here's the silver if you like that. Okay, so that's the beauty of picks, because they can go and they can really decorate your tree for you in the easiest possible way. So there's the red set of 2, but if you buy a second set, you'll get it for half off. Here's the green, like that perfect Christmas green. So maybe do 1 set of red, 1 set of green. Here's the silver. Also looks gorgeous, by the way, on a flocked tree. Maybe I'll bring those over with me because I have a flocked tree to show you. And then here is the gold. All right. So those are those picks. While we're here, there's more to talk about. Also, look at these. I'm so glad you can see this now in a tree. So these are our super long stem hydrangeas. Okay. And I know I talk a lot about putting these in a vase, but I just want you to see the pop that you could create and the interest by putting one of those gorgeous red velvet hydrangeas. And guess what? It's a set of 2. So you'll get 2 hydrangeas. So if I were you, I'd buy 2 sets. Now you have 4 of these blooms, and you're going to use these in place of a big ball, because look at the texture you're getting on these and the subtle shimmer. But wait, when you buy these, not only do you get those 2, but you get this long stem also. Oops, this long stem that you can nestle in, just as I've been doing. And now you have these beautiful iced berries that are kind of cascading down. Aren't those fabulous? Why didn't we do this all season?
Turn that light around.
Which one? This one?
Yeah. So we can get a little bit
Is that
more
a little
of the-
bit better?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that letting everybody see it a little bit better? All right. So again, look at these. Look how gorgeous those are. So do 1 set. It's on sale. The second set, get 10% off. Okay. With these, buy 1 set on sale. Second set, 50% off. Okay, pretty cool. Need some little ornaments to clip on? These are our beautiful Mercury glass cardinals, set of 2. Those are also on sale. All right, so that's kind of a look there. I just really wanted to jump in. I'm going to go back over to my little seat as I move my way in here. I wanted you to really be able to see my back. Here I am. Hi. What that look like on an actual tree. Because a lot of times, we're doing it in my dining room and I'm holding it up and I'm trying to help you imagine it. And this down here in our basement is really where Kylie has been using it as a photo studio, taking pictures of all the products. And we're kind of, packing up samples and packing things away because we're at the end of the season. And I said, you know what, before we do that, let's just do our live stream down there and I can actually show things on the tree. So if you have any questions about the red hydrangeas, I'm telling you, you want them. They're so beautiful.
Somebody mentioned that they bought them earlier.
Oh, somebody mentioned that they bought them earlier. Mm-hmm. So if you have them, awesome. They're just gorgeous. They're so full. And even when Kylie and I were down here and I was kind of playing with things, when I put them in against the green tree, I was like, oh, these look so good. So as much as I love them in a vase, in your tree, phenomenal. And then of course, I love the sort of these metallic shimmer berries, because I think that gives you, look at them, look how sparkly those are. And somebody was asking earlier, do these make a glittery mess? There's no glitter on my hand. So no, they do not. These are not going to be shedding all over your floor. They are awesome. And by the way, if you don't want to use them in your tree, they also are just great little fillers. So if you have a display out, but again, you need a little height, you want to add a little shimmer, these are great to use in just simple little narrow vases to give you that sort of fanned look, because it has the ornaments, it has the color, it has the reflection. All right. Okay. Everybody good? How are we doing? I got to take a quick drink. And then I want to tell you about my jewelry real quick, and then we're going to go move over to a flocked tree. So that I wanted to show you this collection, because this is really about, I think, for most of you, if you do a traditional green tree and then you want to add some things into it to sort of make it pop. But I love me a good flocked tree too. So I want to show you some of the things that we've done with that flocked look as well. If you have any questions, oh, Mary wants to know, what is that spinning next to you? Well, Mary, thank you for asking. This is one of our kind of spinning trees. Really not spinning. It is a spinning tree. We've never done a spinning tree before. This is one of our kind of frozen ice trees. It's all done in acrylic. This is from our friends at Roman, one of my favorite vendors. They were the very first manufacturer of home decor products that said, yes, they would work with us. When we were just starting, we were so small. I had really, the business didn't have a lot of credit to its name, and I was like, hi, I'm Jill. I used to work at QVC and sold your things. Want to let me do that with my business? Okay. You should have seen me the first time I had to fill out like the credit form. I was like, oh my gosh. But anyway, they took a chance on our little business and we've had a really lovely partnership. And they do, I think, the prettiest trees like this in the business. So we've done other versions of trees. We had some of the glitter lantern trees, our Aurora Borealis Northern Lights tree, but we really loved this one because it does have, as you can see, that kind of Aurora Borealis color changing, and it's on this little rotating base. I will tell you, we're using this on a battery. And there, I was trying to look around to the side. It works on a battery, and when it's not in use, it looks like this beautiful crystal tree like this. Isn't that pretty? So beautiful design. Don't have a lot of these left for the season, but our whole team, Kylie, when she did the photography for this, she came upstairs and she was like, I think I found my favorite tree of the season. And it was this one. So beautiful all by itself. I mean, it looks like just this blown glass, almost Simon Pierce brand tree. But when you put it on, that's when you get that beautiful. And there's like this shimmer kind of cloth on the inside that gives it that glittery, twinkling look. It's prettier in person. I don't think I mean, it's pretty in the way it's spinning, but I think if you like it, I think you'll love it when you get it at home. Okay, so that's our spinning tree. Let's show you. Well, let me talk about my jewelry. So this was a little set. We've never done anything like this before. We'd never done any holiday jewelry. Some of the other designs that we brought you this year completely sold out. This was my favorite set. I love this set so much because I think it looks very artisan. And it's a set where you get a pair of dangle earrings, and you get a wonderful little pendant necklace. So it gets the chain. The chain is adjustable. I think it's adjustable from maybe 18 to 20 inches. And then the earrings are for pierced ears only. I'm wearing the snowman choice. Give me a second and I'll take one out and I'll show you. Isn't he cute? So it's very sort of artisan, right? It looks like, something you would buy almost on Etsy. There's movement here, as you can see. And I love these sets because on this particular set, the snowman, I just want to make sure I have this right. The snowman's hat and scarf and arms and buttons are all done in a gold tone, and his body is done in a silver tone. On your necklace, he's done in a rose gold tone. So between the earrings and your necklace pendant, you're going to have silver tone, gold tone, rose gold tone. And again, it looks like you could see the artist applying each and every little touch. So I thought the snowmen were super cute. That's the one I put on tonight, but there's two other choices. Let me show you. Stand by. Okay, here's our most limited. The Christmas tree. Isn't that cute? Look at the movement on those. Aren't those cute? So it has a gold star on top, and then you can see the detail work and the texture on the trees themselves. And then for the pendant is going to have the rose gold. Rose gold star. Look at, there's like a little candy cane on there. Super cute. That's the most limited. And then we also have, this one is so cute. This one's so cute. Look at the reindeer. Oh my gosh, so cute. And I love how they also like stamped in a little pattern. And so on the necklace, this is a silver tone chain. I love it. Has little stations on there. He has the gold tone antlers and nose and on the little boots. And then for the earrings, that's done with the rose gold on the antlers and the nose and the little dangly feet. Super cute. Okay. This set was $34. That included the necklace and the earrings. It's now on sale for $29. So you're basically pretty good, right? You're basically getting each piece here for under $15. So think about that. Do you have card club? Are you doing a gift exchange with your book club, with Bible study, with your gals you play mahjong with, whatever it might be? Maybe there's a limit of $15. Well, guess what? The earrings can be $15. The necklace can be $15. So, or you could give the whole set to somebody. And I don't know, for me, as much as I adored my friend Jean Bice, may she rest in peace, you are never going to see Jill Bauer in a big old Santa Claus or a reindeer sweater. Like, that's just not my style. It's just not me. I love it when I see it on other people. It's just not me. But an earring that has snowmen or reindeer or Santa, that's absolutely something that I would wear and have fun with. And so no matter if I'm wearing a jean jacket or if I'm in a top like I am tonight or whatever it might be, I could wear this and still feel like I'm very much of the season. So check out that set because they're adorable. And I think even better in person. And we have some nice close-ups of those over at Just Jill Shop as well. And don't forget, shipping and handling included with all of your purchases. Okay.
Our BOGO tree offer for the glazed trees, we are officially sold out.
Okay, so we're sold out of our BOGO offer for the ceramic trees. And we have just a couple sets left if you want our snowflake plates. These are great dessert plates, everybody. Little appetizer plates, or for serving, do one of your little, meat and cheese boards, in mini. Carol wanted to know, are they lightweight for the earrings? Yes, they are not heavy. They do not pull. They're not, tugging on my ear at all. They're super comfortable. And that's important to me too, Carol. I wouldn't have picked them if they were heavy. No matter how much I love them, if I put them in and I was like, oh my gosh, I wouldn't have bought them. So they're a great weight, super cute. They're fun, right? I think they're adorable. Okay, so there's that for the jewelry. All of our night lights right now, and we only have a couple styles left. Just want to let you know, our cute night lights are all on sale. So if you're somebody who's looking for a cute little gift, or you want to send something to that grandchild to have in their room, or you're a Santa collector, or you love the vintage trees, we do have this hand-painted Santa with the vintage tree nightlight. Comes in a great little gift box. We also have a Rudolph that's really cute, and his nose glows red. Those you can also see over at justjillshop.com. Those have always been around $30, and then we would do a buy more than one, say $5. So $25 was how low we would go. Now they're $24 for one, and you don't have to buy an extra one to get that price. So when those are gone, they're gone. $24 for a nightlight. Again, under $25, great gift item, comes gift boxed, free shipping and handling, which is awesome. Another item we've put on sale. So right now, all of our candle accessories. Oh, Kylie, you know what I need? I need the metallic berry candle rings.
Okay.
The ones with the red and stuff. And then we'll come over to you after that. That was the other BOGO. I kind of had a little brain, as they say, brain fart. I couldn't remember what it was, but that's what it is.
Which one?
It's the buried candle ring that kind of has like the matte red and green, but the silver and the gold in it too. Do you know which one I'm talking about? Yes. Okay. We're doing a sale right now on all of our like accessories. Thanks, Lynn. Lynn was saying that the night lights are superb. They're made so well. They are. Those are made by our friends at Roman. I love night lights. And I think if you have downsized, or, if you have somebody who's in assisted living, one of my best friends, Jen, her mom just moved into a retirement community, and I think is having a little bit of a hard time adjusting. My mom did too. But, there isn't as much room to put out stuff, but you still want those things that make you smile. And so a nightlight, that's a great thing, right? Because chances are, whether it's, in the little sort of galley kitchen, or over by your bedside table, or right where you walk in, there's always a plug that you could put in a nightlight. So that's a nice gift. All right. So all of our holiday accessories are also on sale. What's a holiday accessory? Well, that's the picks, like we were talking about, buy that one, get the second set half off. So great offer there. All of our picks are on sale, and I'm going to show you some more coming up, so stay tuned. Our candle rings, whether they are the smaller ones that you use with tapers and candlesticks, and also you could use those as napkin rings, or our larger candle rings, those are holiday accessories. Those are all on sale. Our candlestick holders, we have glass ones, and we have ones that are made of brass. The ones with brass are a little bit taller with a bow. I love them. They'll work with any taper, real candles, or our flameless candles. Those are all on sale, which is pretty amazing. And if you buy more than one of any of those items, also including our flameless candles, thank you very much. Here's those. Aren't those great? They're so weighty. These feel like such a nice item. They are such a nice item. Those are on sale. And if you buy more than one of anything in that holiday accessories collection, you get an additional 10% off. That includes our flameless candles. Okay. But here's a special offer. When you're setting your Christmas table, you're going to want to have candles. right? You're going to want to have those pretty tapers. And you see these all over social media. But oftentimes they're not flameless and they're not as good as ours. I'm just saying. So look, so these are our Christmas tree taper candles. They're on a timer. Amazing. The button's down here. That's where you put the batteries into. Just push. It's never going to melt down. You're not going to watch your money burn away. You're going to have that flameless candle flicker that you love from us, right? And these are now on sale. So these are on sale. And if you buy more than one set, you get an additional 10% off there too, which is pretty incredible. That extra 10% off is really, on top of whatever the lowest sale price currently is. So it's a great offer. These come in the green. And just to show you, like they sit, I just want you to see on the bottom, see how it's flat there? So just make sure that whatever taper you use is kind of flat as well. And it sits right in there. Oh, by the way, these are on sale too. Look how pretty, like sitting that out in your dining room, and then you set your table and you put out your pretty holiday dishes, and then you have these beautiful Christmas tree flameless candles. And if you don't want them in green, I also have them for you in ivory. You get a set of two. The set of two, beautiful. I love the ivory. Aren't they pretty? It's the same texture. These are made of real wax, beautiful mold detail. And then finally, if you want something a little more formal or you just love metallic, look at our champagne gold. So pretty. All right. And that's what that looks like when you put that. Isn't that gorgeous? All right. So definitely check those out. Those are all on sale. Okay. Another buy one, get one. These are so we do a lot of these berry candle rings. This one is frankly the most full of any that we brought this season. And I just want to say, we call it metallic because it does have the hints of this matte silver and matte champagne, but it also has red, burgundy, and green in it too. So for my money, if I'm doing a metallic year, it works. If I'm doing traditional reds and greens, it works. If I'm just doing ivory, it works. And these are going to work with these candles. So, we have tons of these in different heights and sizes. These are our, I think, 3 to 3.5 inch size. Fits perfectly. And look at the fullness. And then I just want you to see up close. See how you have sort of that matte champagne, the matte silver, there's red, there's burgundy, there's green. These are a buy one, get one. You get a set of two. You buy a set of two, we're sending you 4. Can I just say that again? You're going to buy the set of 2 and we're going to send you 4. So maybe what you do is you buy a couple flameless candles and then put it with one of the candle rings and then give that as a little gift. That could be really nice because guess what? You buy more than one of these, you're getting 10% off that too. So really, really nice little offer. If you're somebody who likes these kind of, again, the look of, see how these are, I'm trying to describe them. Like the way that they've done the little berries or the beads on there, they're like little mini, see them? And they have a shimmer. And then there's also some green little like leaves that are in there too. All right. So buy one set of 2, get another set of 2 for free. That's pretty good. And one other idea, you can use these as mini wreaths. So you could also take a really pretty silver or champagne or ivory ribbon. You could use these as mini wreaths on the back of 4 dining chairs. You could do a set of 3 of them cascading down, all attached with ribbon. You could do one each of these on the front of your glass-faced kitchen cabinets. So I think when you get these at home, you might be like, oh, those are nice. Those would be nice to have. Once you get them at home, you're going to find a million ways to use them. One other thing too, each little cluster is wired. So if you need to open this up a little bit to flatten it, you can do that. And if you'd rather have it like all scrunched up, you can do that too. All right. Great deal. Great deal. All right. Buy one set of two, get a set of two for free. Okay. When they're gone while supplies last. Hey, don't forget to be commenting in our chat tonight, everybody, because that's going to enter you into our giveaway. We're going to give you a set of 6 beautiful blown glass ornaments coming up at the end of our chat. Okay, let's now. Lynn said, I love my candle rings that I got from you. Bring them out every year. Thanks, Lynn. Yeah, I think we do some good ones. All right, let's talk frosted flocked trees and some different things that you can do there. So I'm going to get up again and walk over to where Kylie's hanging out to talk you through some of the things that we have over there. Okay, so do you want me to do that, Meg, or are you going to do that? Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm leaving this area, but you're still going to be able to hear me. And I'm coming over to where Kylie is. Okay, so remember, again, we have picks on sale. They're all on sale. So this set is, let me just show you real quickly. This set is, you get this gorgeous, look at this. Oh, I love it so much. Like really heavily frozen, beautiful branch. You get this one, and then your choice here of the beautiful poinsettia. And I love that I can show you this. Look at how this is encrusted. This is like soft velvet in the inside. This is all wired. So again, when you put it into your tree, move the petals around, you know, kind of scrunch these together like you like it. But look what that does. I'm going to pull this out for a second. And Kylie, I want you to stay right there. Okay. So, okay, nice little tree, right? Flock trees are great. But then look what happens when you stick that pop of this gorgeous poinsettia flower there. And if you're not into the poinsettia, you can choose the magnolia. Oh my gosh, this magnolia is insane. So it's the magnolia with the branch, like this one, or it's the poinsettia. And so here's something else you can do. I'm going to put this in over here. I want you to see, like when you stick this frozen branch in there, look how cool that is. So maybe, because again, buy more than one set, save 10%. They're already on sale. You buy a couple sets with the poinsettia and a couple sets with the magnolia. And I know that when you start adding it all up, that can get expensive. But look what that's going to do to your flocked tree. This is the one that started it all. I saw this. This is from our friend at Regency. Regency is who does a lot of things for Valerie Parhill and did stuff with Lisa Robertson. And so it's, you know, it's that quality of beautiful craftsmanship and everything. But I mean, just look at how beautiful that is. It's jewelry. And then here's something else I want you to think about. These are sold out. I'm so sorry to tell you that. But if you have these, when you have this, you have some of your frozen pieces here, you stick this into the mix. Now it's all coming together. Oh, guess what else I have for you, everybody? We have these beautiful hemlock pine cone stems. We've gathered them together. You get 2 big bunches. Each bunch has 4 of these stems, all right? Look what happens now when I stick this in to create a little drama around and texture around my magnolia. So I've got my magnolia, I have these pine cones, I have these frozen branches. Here's something else too. Don't be afraid to layer upon layer, meaning let's stick this guy in here and then put the pine cone on top of that. Oh my God, that's so good. If I do say so myself, that's really good. And then let's put our flower next to it. And that's kind of a moment right there. I kind of love that, actually. Okay. All right. So just giving you more ideas. Then let's come over here, Kylie, and show them a few things that we have here. We have a couple of our angel sets left, and I wanted you to see how beautiful this holly wing angel with this little dove of peace. The second one has praying arms. But I love this sort of pine cone and greenery. So maybe with our little burlap tree we showed you earlier, remember that burlap tree, $24, show special. but also look how great it is with our Norfolk pine garland, which we're down to our final 8 for the rest of the year. And if you want our pre-lit garland, ask about it. It's on sale. I have another one to show you. I want you to see this. Just get it, everybody. This is going to give you a strand of these natural wooden beads and a strand of these wonderful kind of jute yarn beads, and look at them together. So when you put those together on your mantle, you could use those around a tree. Buy a couple sets of them if you want to, and wrap those all the way around your Christmas tree. Look how cute they look when you have some of the greenery with it. But then look what else we did. We put them up here with our sweet little snowmen. Isn't that cute? So these are the types of garlands. You can do so many things with them. Use it as a basket filler. Frankly, I don't think these necessarily look Christmas. I think a lot of you could use those year round. I'm going to take some of those down to our new place on the water because I think they could be very coastal with a cool basket and with, some other accessories. So they have these natural elements that I think you could leave out year round, but when you put it with greenery and other elements, it becomes very Christmassy. And then here's another beautiful one of our light up trees. This one's been very popular, sold out last year. We brought it back this year when they have a few of them left, but it's this beautiful green and silver. It's on this pedestal base, which is stunning and really gives a very pretty shimmer and light up to wherever you might want to put it. Okay, so that's that. Okay, I'm coming back over to my little spot here. We're going to show you cardinal things coming up next. Okay. All right. I'm back. Okay. How's everybody doing? Am I still offering bill to ship to? Yes, Beth. Yes. Bill to ship to, no problem. How do you do it at Just Jill? When you go to checkout, the shipping address is where you want us to send it. The billing address is you because you're paying for it. Okay. So yes, bill to ship to any of these things, which is phenomenal. No problem. And just absolutely, especially, not just these kinds of items, but our soap rocks. By the way, all soap rocks, 10% off. Jim Shore figurines. Buy one, get 10% off your whole order. Or buy more than one, get 10% off the whole order. Ross Simon's jewelry. I know this is very fashion jewelry that we have here, this cute little 2-piece set for $29. If you want to go fine with sterling gems, Murano glass, gold, we have that at Just Jill from Ross Simon's. I mean, how cool is that? We're a very small little retailer, and we have this relationship with Ross Simon's, 20% off all Ross Simon styles. Go shopping for jewelry. You'll find some great things over there. If you're looking for inspirational gifts, check out our assortment of My Saint, My Hero. We have bracelets. We have the door hangers. We have so many beautiful things. So check out that collection too. Jane said, better than Black Friday. It's Wonderful Wednesday. Oh my gosh, I love that, Jane. Wonderful Wednesday at Just Jill. I love it. Thank you. Yeah, we have some really, really great offers tonight.
Tuesday could be Terrific Tuesday.
And Kylie was saying, and then we should turn Tuesdays into Terrific Tuesdays. Terrific Tuesdays, Wonderful Wednesdays. We love it. By Thursday, you're going to be like, just enough. Just enough of Just Jill. Mariana said, I've used Bill to Ship to. It's worked great. Awesome. I'm so glad. Okay, let me see here. What else can I tell you about? Couple other sale items that you should be aware of. If you love our gingerbread houses or our peppermint collection, which is red and white, 20% off. We're down to our final quantities. I was looking at the toy store and the little bakery houses, and I think there's 2 or 3 of these left. But if you, for your kitchen, how cute is that bakery? And look at the detail. I just think these are incredible. These are more of a resin house with lots of detail that's all been hand painted. If you like more of the clay houses, we have those too. I love this flat one. This is one of my favorites. And so that's all done in red and white peppermint. But again, 20% off. So really, really nice offer. That one doesn't light up, but we do have these little houses. There's a choice of you choose by the little friend out front. There's a Santa, there's a snowman, there's a gingerbread. Each house is different. You can buy them individually, or you can buy the set of all three. And I think that set of all three, Megan, maybe you could look that up real quick. The set of three of these gingerbread houses with the 20% off is like the craziest price I've ever seen for these light up houses. They're each one made individually by hand. They have a timer. I mean, when you look at the detail of one, it's incredible. And you're going to get three of them for like, I don't know, I think it's like $60 or something, maybe even less than that. It's ridiculous. But when they're gone, they're gone. So Megan will put that up for the chat. Look how cute that is. The peppermint, the tree, the wreath on the door, the little mini peppermint above the door in the like little dormer. Look at the detail. And that's just on the one house. I love how the frosting's like dripping off the side. Isn't that good? All right. So great detail. Again, this one is, let's see. You save $63 on the set of three. So what's the price for the set of three? Can you tell, Megan? Or do you have to add it to your cart probably? Yeah, she's got to add it to the cart to see what the 20% price off is. 59, is that what you just said? I can't tell. I'll let her put it up in the chat. Oh, 69. 69 for the three. 69 for three. That's a really good price, you all. That's like $31. But no, that's not $31. I'm so bad at math. Can you tell? $33 each. But great, right? We were selling one for $39 at one point. Now you're getting them for $33 each. They're awesome. They're awesome. They're awesome. They're awesome. We love them so much. Okay, don't forget about this little guy too. I just love showing you the close-ups. He just makes us smile. I think every time Bernadette and I see this guy, we're like, we love that snowman so much. He's so cute. If you love vintage things, he's the guy for you. Okay, let's go over to the cardinal corner, shall we? Kylie's hanging out there. Oh, one more thing. We also have, I love these cone trees. They have snowflake cutouts. Aren't they pretty? These, okay, wait. Kylie, can you bring me, do we have the other set?
What?
The wooden beads and the raffia, the garland we just showed. They're like made for each other. Like Nessa and Bach. They deserve each other. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
That did turn out to be such a good relationship, didn't it? Okay, if you bought this set, look how great with these trees. And then the wood beads.
I like the bottom.
Look how, I know, it all matches the bottom. So good, right? Love that. You know what you could do if you bought our BOGO with the plates? Like you could do the little snowflake tree there. And then do something fun with the beads. How cute. Gosh. Just kind of drape it around. So cute. All right. So set of three trees. They come with batteries. They light up. They're all done in this porcelain. This is the middle size. There's the baby size. And
those three houses come down to $55.20.
the biggest size.
The 20% off.
Oh, this just in. So remember I was saying with the houses, it was $69 for three. Well, then you take the 20% off and they're $55, like let's say $56. What? That's crazy. That's not even $20 a house. Yeah, add to cart, girls. Add to cart. Okay. These are awesome. Okay, so these are our white ceramic cone trees. Also very pretty. Again, if you're looking for something elegant, this is kind of the last set of beautiful deer that we have with the gold antlers, the red and green, and it's a set of two. And these are a true like pearl white. So elegant, white, gold, but you can still use your greens and reds. That's why I like these. If you do a lot of metallics, they work. If you do Winter Wonderland, okay. If you like your traditional red and green, it fits just right in. And like this is a great set where if you were picking up our picks from earlier and wanted to put it on a tray and then have just like a little accent, you could do that. This also would look good with that burlap tree. Even though the burlap is a little more casual, I feel like the greenery and the little sparkle, and then when you add the deer to it, it elevates it a little bit. So that's a great piece. And then I also wanted to show you, we talked about this earlier. This is our famous Norfolk pine garland that you all have loved. And we are down to our final like 8 of them. I personally have 5 of them. I'm obsessed by it. But here's what you need to know. It's all pre-lit. It's that drapey, natural touch, so it doesn't feel really plasticky. They're awesome. Great reviews on these. And again, already strung with your little microlights. And yes, you want it. That's all I can say. There's 8 left. They were $69. They're on sale for $64. So it's a great look. I would buy 2 of them if you can. If you can swing it, you won't be sorry. You can always put it around and make like a little bit of a circular wreath for your table if you want to. You can string this down on your mantle and have the sort of drapiness go with it. You'll want to move this a little bit. I don't want to say be delicate, but this isn't the same. Like, with your Christmas tree, it's kind of stiff, that hard PVC. This isn't that. That's why it's drapey. So I want, just be a little gingerly as you're sort of opening it up and moving the strands into place however you like it. Once you do it the first time, you don't really have to do it again. But it's a different animal than what you have on your tree. Debbie said, it's so fun decorating for Christmas when you have beautiful items from Just Jill. It's exciting to find places to put them. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that. I'm so happy that you love the things that we find for you. It's the best part of our job. It's our favorite part, right? Is finding these great things for you. So if you want our Norfolk pine garland, I have 8 of them left in our inventory and then they're gone. It's on a timer, on for 6 hours, off for 18, already pre-strung for you. Awesome. Okay. And by the way, remember earlier on the tree, I was showing you those hemlock picks. You're going to get 2 bunches like this. So you can either leave it as a big bunch, or I cut off the little gathering and you have 4 bunches, 4 stems that make up the bunch. So with this purchase, you're going to get a total of 8. Okay, let's go to Cardinal Corner. That's where Kylie's hanging out. And I'm just going to have her kind of do a little close-up of all the different items over there. So with this Cardinal collection, you're going to see some of our glitter lanterns. All of our glitter lanterns, whether they have cardinals or not, are going to be 10% off. So a lot of you picked up this one last week when we showed it to you. I guess you've had your eye on it. It's done in this really pretty kind of a pewterish silver color. You have the 2 red cardinals in the center. I love how you have the greenery that's sort of applied to the window on the outside. Just absolutely gorgeous. Next to that, we have just a plain red lantern that's on sale. I actually featured that on Instagram today on my stories. You might have seen it. And then we just put in the center there our sweet little glass globe that has the beautiful hand-painted details and those cardinals. That's also on a timer. So again, you might have a lot of flameless candles. You might have a lot of the lanterns. If you want something that's a different shape, or you want something that's very winter, that beautiful cardinal piece is for you. We love that. There aren't many of those left. Kylie's showing you how they hand painted like a raised detail for the wings there. And then you have those branch with the snow and the berries. It looks great. And I love that red lantern. You'll keep that out for Valentine's Day. You'll use it in the summertime for patriotic, use little flameless candles on the inside. You can use it a million different ways. If you also love cardinals, we have the sweetest gift set that has these measuring spoons that have this beautiful enamel detail of cardinals on the end. Isn't that adorable? These are from our friends at Gans. We've offered these the last couple of years. They are so sweet. So again, how much fun for the baker, the cook on your list, give them measuring spoons with the cardinal. Our cardinal coasters are available. I love those trees that Kylie's showing you right there. Those are from our poinsettia collection. So you can see you get a set of 2 trees, a small and sort of a larger size, and they have a little bit of a gold foil on the top of the star. And then the inset, as that cascades down, looks like carved wood, but it's really pretty, a poinsettia pattern. And then you have the accents of the red cardinals there. Next to that, another one of our cardinal water glitter lanterns. This one has some 2 red birds, but then also has some birdhouses there. Of course, again, one more look at our show special for today, that burlap tree. So that the burlap is at the bottom. It's a weighted base. Again, fluff those branches when you get it at home. Like I said, I'm looking at it right now and I'm like, I love that tree so much. For some reason, it's hard for us to photograph it. So it is better than a Charlie Brown tree. I promise. There's more lushness to it. You just have to play with it a little bit to separate it. There's 2 different kinds of tips there. Some are a little bit more sturdy. Some are a little bit more fluffy. There's some pine cones scattered about it. That's normally $49. It's basically half price at $24. So $24 if you'd like that. And then finally, one more little touch of a cardinal with Sweet Santa. I love this lantern. This is a little bit smaller profile, something that some of you have asked us for. So look at the detail on the lantern itself. It's sort of black with a silver wash over it. And you have that sweet little sort of forest scene of Santa, the cardinal, and the snowy tree in the background. So that's our cardinal quarter. Many of those items are all on sale. So definitely check that out. And then I'm going to put myself back up here real quickly and let Kylie go over to her next station, final station for the night. Kylie, Lisa wants you to know she loves the Kylie cam. You're doing a great job.
Thank you, Lisa.
She said, thank you, Lisa. And thank you again to Megan, who's joining us. And don't forget, make sure you're commenting in our chat, everybody. Say hi. What are you shopping for? Get that comment in our mix because we're going to be doing a drawing for a giveaway coming up. One other snowy item that we have to sort of mix in, and these would be cute, mixed into our Norfolk pine garland. These are great on our flocked tree. There's a lot of different things that you can do with these, and you can use them individually or you can do them as clusters. Again, they're all tied together. So there's 6 snow covered pine cones in each bunch. So you can do 6 individuals or you can do them as a bunch, but you get 3 sets of those. And those, again, in a flocked tree, or can I just say, if you wanted to turn your traditional green tree into a little bit of a snowy mood, don't go out and buy the whole flocked tree, just add some flocked accents into your tree. And these are also one of those items that if you buy more than one set, they're already on sale. You get an extra 10% off. All right, let's go over to the Kylie cam. She's going to show you our last couple of items, and then we're going to do our giveaway. So don't go away. So these are just, again, some things that we have available. The top left on your screen, we're in our final quantities on this wonderful mini taper lantern. So it's a black lantern. There's 3 different taper candles inside there, some greenery and red berries. It's on a timer. You can hang it. It's lighter weight. So if you want to hang it somewhere, you can do that easily. I love that it's on a timer. I'd love to see a couple of these down your table with that Norfolk pine garland. Then maybe you add in some of our red picks to pull out the red berries. But if you want that, we're down to our final quantities on that lantern, which I do believe is now under $30. So and it's 12 inches. It's a foot tall, 12 inches in height. That's our cute little gingerbread boy. There is a gingerbread girl too. Remember, our whole gingerbread collection, everything in that collection, 20% off. And those are a sizable figure. So if you wanted to do something cute with a peppermint baking gingerbread theme in your kitchen, if you're the cookie lady or cookie guy, this would be adorable. Then on the next shelf, Kylie's going to show you some of our Santas. So we have a set of 2 Santas here. These are smaller figurines, but this particular Santa has his bag of toys and he's got a strand of little jingle bells there. Next to that, we have one of our light ups. That's our vintage Santa. We also have a reindeer or a snowman in that choice. That also works off of a timer. I love the artwork on those. Here's the other Santa that matches the figurine I just showed you. He's holding a bottle brush tree. And then here's another one of our light ups showing a more vintage Santa. Kylie and I were laughing because, Kylie, we should have brought the ornament from upstairs on the Christmas tree.
Give me a second, I'll go get it.
Okay, she's going to go get it. I want to show you. Thank you so much. Kylie's going to run up real quickly because we were decorating our Christmas tree the other day. We put our tree up before Trevor went back to school over Thanksgiving. And we were, unpacking all of the ornaments. And I have all of the ornaments that I grew up with. And it's fun because the kids have some of their favorites of my ornaments. But when I became a mom to Kylie and then to Trevor, I really wanted to build an ornament collection for them. And they know, like, if we're travel somewhere, they're like, what should we get for a souvenir? I'm like, let's find a Christmas shop. Like, it's so special to, have these memories. I have a little teddy bear from when I went to San Francisco with my parents in 7th grade, and I used my own money to buy it. And so there's all these wonderful memories. Anyway, long story longer, we were unpacking some of my childhood ornaments. And we came across a Santa. And so this would have been a Santa that probably any of you that were born in the 50s, 60s, or 70s, or grew up during that time, when I show it to you, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I totally recognize it. I'm going to hold it up and then I'll give it to you to shoot next to it. So this is my cute little, do you guys remember this Santa? He's flocked. So, some of it's wearing off, but like, look at his cute face. Okay. I've had this forever, but I'm going to have Kylie go put him next to the artwork on our light up because it's that Santa. No wonder I loved it so much. He's been in my life for a very long time. So Kylie's going to put those next to each other. And I just want you to see how cute it is. Oh my gosh. I love it. Ready? You ready, Kylie?
Yep.
Okay. So put him next to the other one, hon. That one. Yes. Look how cute. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I see some of you saying, yes, I remember. Love that. Right. Mariana said, oh my gosh, I have the same Santa. I love that. Isn't that so great? It's so cute. Oh my gosh. I love that Santa so much. So that's kind of, I think, everybody. Did I do everything I was supposed to? I talked to a lot. Oh, I had somebody asking about this. Let me just show this real quick. We'll take down the Kylie cam. This is another one of our items that we have for you. So I'm going to take Kylie. Hi. This is another one of our items that I really love. Like, I feel like this is sort of just like that quiet, serene Christmas scene, but it's this, this wooden box, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 flocked bottle brush trees. It's on a timer. And what they've done is they've put the lights down below. So the lights underneath just kind of softly glow up. So frankly, like, I just find peace in looking at this. I love this mixed in with this. So if you picked up our beaded garland, this goes great with that. If you wanted to make it a little more elegant, you could certainly put some deer next to this as well. I love this if you wanted to take some of our flocked pine cones and sort of put those on each side with the Norfolk pine garland underneath. So this is another one of those items that I feel like when you get it at home, you might be looking at it and being like, huh, I think I like it. And when you get it at home, it's going to become one of your favorite items because you're going to be able to create things around it, or it's going to be the perfect way to just fill the center of that tray with some little accents or however you like to decorate. Even if you put small little flameless candles around it, I think it could be charming. Okay, so there's that. All right. Has everybody commented? Hopefully you've made some kind of comment in the chat. All right, because I'm going to have Megan. Great job, Kylie.
Did we talk about these?
I didn't.
I just remember you talked about them the other
It's a set of 2, right?
Yeah.
Where's the other one? I know I saw it. Oh, right here. Kylie was reminding me. This was one of the other items I wanted to let you know about, because so many of you have our flameless candles. Or one of the questions I get a lot: do you have any suggestions on how I can display some of my figures? So, if you have some of our figurines, these are great for risers. And I feel like this is another one of those looks that you could use year round. They have a distressed look to them. Not everybody likes that. If the distressed thing isn't for you, moveon.org. This is not the right item for you. Okay. But if you don't mind that, I think you'll find that you'll use these a lot of different ways because they are great with our flameless candles. And you could use it, like I said, year round. Right now, here's how I go. Here's this. Remember our picks, buy one set, get the second set half off. Like you could kind of tie that all in together. Look how pretty that would be down your table with the Norfolk pine garland. If you didn't get that Norfolk pine garland, try to say it 5 times fast. If you didn't get that Norfolk pine garland, I'm telling you, you are missing out on something big. It's so pretty. It's so versatile. It's different than the other pine garlands you've had. I think you'll love it. But look how pretty that is. So you could just, do a simple little display that way on a tray, on your console table in an entryway, flameless candle, the riser, and then this. And then when the holidays are over, put that away and you're just back to that, which works in your house year round, especially in your kitchen. If you have white cabinets and you've done either the polished chrome or the satin nickel hardware, that could be great. Okay, Megan, it's all you, girl. It is time to do our drawing for our beautiful glass ornaments, okay? So Megan's going. Here we go. Here's our entries. And go. All right, everybody seeing their name? Wouldn't that be funny if we won because we're commenting in the chat? Jane LaRocco, you're the winner of our beautiful glass ornaments. So Jane, we'll box these up. Obviously, I know you're a good customer of us here at Just Jill. So Bernadette will get these out to you in the next week, and I hope that you love them. Okay, everybody. Ready, set, shop. Head on over to Just Jill Shop. We did these special offers, like I said, because we're down to limited quantities and we wanted to make sure this was sort of our last holiday decor show so that you can get all of these things. You'll have them in the next week or so. You'll be able to enjoy many of them through Christmas and into the new year and through the winter season. So do that. Like, don't just buy these items and then tuck them away. When you get them at home, have fun, mix and match things. There are no rules. If you think it's beautiful, it's beautiful. I want you to look at it and enjoy it and really make it yours in your home. So thank you to Kylie, who did an amazing job with the camera tonight. This was sort of a last minute thing that we pulled together. Thank you to Megan for spending time in a coffee shop after she was out with her friends, monitoring this chat for me. And thanks to all of you for always showing up, for being here, for loving and supporting what we've wanted to do with you for the last 4.5 years. You just are the greatest. So we'll be back next week. We're going to focus on entertaining and some other great gift ideas. So I will look forward to seeing you then. Have a great night, everybody. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Good night.